Welcome back to our 31-day build challenge. Today is day 10, windmills and grasslands. Now, given that we're doing windmills and grasslands, I'm guessing most of you are wondering what we're doing in a pit. And I'll tell you, because by the end of this video, this will not be a pit. There's going to be a windmill right here, because it's up on a little hill in a nice little meadow. And that's mainly what we're going to be doing. I may add like some wheat farms around it just to give it that kind of like flowy vibe, I don't know. But instead of using an inspo photo today, I'm going to be using one of my very own builds that I never finished in the survival world, which is actually the world that this seed is on. So I'm going to pop over to that world and I can show you where we are. So if you come on right out here, I have a lot of unfinished builds, and ignoring the dirt because I was working on the windmill's limbs, and it was a struggle, okay? And I'm growing some vines, and I thought might as well just grow it on the windmill because it's tall. We're going to be basing it kind of off of this. I kind of want to get rid of all of that stuff, and I need water because I don't have water. Well, actually, showing you guys some stuff about how familiar this seed might look. You might already be able to see stuff, and you might be wondering, where did the cherry trees go? I started this world a couple years ago. Yes, I don't have Elytra. I had a period of time where I literally just couldn't log on to Minecraft because it just wasn't working, but I fixed that, and I don't remember what version, but it might have been like 1.19 that I created this world in, so it's been a bit. It's grown with the updates, but as you can see, this stuff that's over there is where that windmill's gonna be. Now I gotta make sure I don't try to build it in survival mode because we want it to be in the other one, but that's where the little things went up, little stepping stones. Oh, there's an egg. Boop. Yay. So, if we run over here, what was I? Right, I'm gonna get rid of the dirt so I can show you what it looks like better. And we can come up here. I'm gonna grab shovel. Boop. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Now. Okay, without dropping me down too much. I'm gonna have to grab that other one later. Yeah, I forgot about that enchanter. I don't normally go up that high. Because I'm still working on that level. And then mine also goes down a bit. Underground. So, here. If I just step out here, pick up these. Yeah, what I'm thinking is I get some fields of this. Oh, that being dirt. Ooh. Ooh. But like you guys can probably see how I've grown a bit in my building. I was working on a bridge and it's not going well. But yeah. So we're gonna obviously need the other spoke out, but building it up, I kind of like that color scheme, but then at the same time, having those be like that, I'm gonna probably, I may need 1 or 2 other inspo photos, but this is our thing. I'm not letting that villager get in here. But yeah, I've got a little downstairs area I'm working on, and then that's mostly everything. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you guys back in my build challenge world. Whoa. There we go. Oh crap. World loading in. Here we go. Yeah. So, and you might be wondering, why don't I just build it over here? Well, then I've got to get rid of all of this. And I really want to get rid of all of that, because that just takes a while. So, we're going over here, because it's clean, it's open, it looks nice, and it's closer to some of the other builds. So now, get rid of that, and we can start with our build. Oh, great. Help. Is that up? Yeah, because I jumped that way. I've suffocated myself. Yay. Okay, now that I can see, and I'm back to the surface, we're going to fill this part in and get it level. I may, I probably should have thought about this. I could have given this one a basement, because that's kind of what I was going on about when I was showing off my basement. So I was like, yeah, and I got a basement. It's fine, we can give this one a basement too. And what I'm probably going to do, instead of just having it one giant tower, I'm going to give it a little base that goes around here, and then it's going to have a little thing around here. So I may actually follow this, because it gives me a nice little outline. Get some cobble, or if I get stone bricks, sure. Just kind of follow this around. So I'll give the general outline. Okay, so we got our circle. That'll be our base to build up. And then if I just want it like here, do I want it like here? I could just go here. Kind of for this though. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Well, no, because I want it to... Oh my god, why am I so indecisive? Because I can just build it out here. We're gonna go right here. No one's stopping me. Except for myself, apparently. I'm gonna just get rid of this. Because who needs that? Okay, well, we kind of need the floor. I don't know if I'm making the entire base, as the thing. I'm definitely gonna have some parts of it be wood. I love how great I am at, like, actually articulating words and finishing sentences. Like, I'm so glad that that's a skill I've developed. Like, it's so nice seeing, the stuff I can do with frickin'... Okay, so that can be a little... Do I want this to be one story or two story? Okay, what we're gonna just build this up. 4? Do we want to do 4? We'll go with this. That can be a little staircase going down. It can go down into the cellar. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this in, and then I'm gonna get back to you, and I'm not gonna do any more like I've been doing in the past couple days, and I'm only gonna do this part. Alrighty, so, bro, get away. Okay. So, I've worked on this a bit. I got that stuff up. I don't have really many windows on this side. I don't know why. I just don't. And I'm thinking I'm gonna just probably add this little flooring here. And then I'm trying to figure out, do I actually want this to be stone bricks, or do I want to just make it like actual bricks and then it makes it slightly more colorful or something? I'm not fully sure, so I haven't done anything yet. But yeah, I've just been kind of thinking about that. This is actually really wide, so it's probably going to need to come up to like about here, if not higher, which is fine. I'm gonna see what I should build it out of. Like, just look around at the different options. I don't know if, I don't think building it off like that would be the best. I don't know, but I don't know. Oh, should I go like on these edges? Just build these up. I might do that. Oh. Okay. I think this might actually look better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it'll be out a little farther at the beginning, and then as you go up, it'll go down, or go in a little. Oh, I missed. And then you get nice ones at the corner instead. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And then gonna figure out what other blocks we're gonna use. So we're gonna build up using some block. I genuinely don't know what block. Like what I'm gonna do. But do I want to use this? No, because that's the same texture. Hold up. Would I rather have this part be brick? Would that look better? Or would I have to change the wood? If I'd have to change the wood, then I'd probably... I do kind of like it though, because it's like, it's warmer. Do I want to try that? Although, do I like this? It's kind of question. Valid question. But... I don't even remember what question I asked. I'm gonna be fully honest. I have no clue what just happened. I've just been singing Crane Wives and the Oh Hellos, and like non-stop. Man, it's non-stop. And now I'm singing Hamilton. Anyways. Do I actually like this? Or was it just a thing that I did? So I don't know if I like this. So, still looks a little funky, but we're gonna roll with it. Because I am tired and would like to get this done. Ooh, do we like this? I'm not sure if we do. I feel like I'm kind of just throwing together random blocks and hoping they look good. I don't think these look good. I don't really want to go back to the white and then also have the white for the windmills. So what shall I do? Do I want to do spruce? Or should I go to oak? So I could totally do spruce. I don't think I should do spruce. I think I should do oak. But it just looks... Should I do birch? I'm going with birch. Maybe. I might go back. I don't know. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back, and if this still looks good and I like it, we're gonna keep it. And if I hate it, then we're gonna find a new block. And hopefully, I'll be able enough to actually think properly that I can do this. So, I'll see you guys in a minute, and yeah. Okay, so we are back. It's been like a day or so since I've recorded, so I don't really remember where we left off, but I think I was trying to figure out what to use for this. I don't know if I like this anymore. I don't yeah, looking back on it, it doesn't look the best. So I may change coloring of that. I might I don't really like how I built this big. Okay, you know what? We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with this. We're gonna just build it because I gotta build it and get it done. I don't want to have another repeat of that one over there where I build it. I build almost the entire thing, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't like this. Kaboom. I do like this part itself, and I feel like it's fine with this, but I feel like it would be better with another wood, but I don't know what wood. Or should I just... I think that's why I used the wool in the previous time. I could use like white terracotta, maybe. But yeah, it's been like a day or two since I last recorded, so I'm not fully sure what you guys, where we left off. Honestly, I kind of like that. I may do that. But so I built this. I have this little thing, which you can go up here and look out. I might not have the windows blue. I've seen some people do that because the glass, just the empty glass, is just kind of like empty. And then I got this here. But again, there might be some small changes like that where I'm changing the color of the glass or changing the color of the roof, but it's gonna stay the same shape. Okay, I'm gonna replace all of these with the white terracotta, so I will get back to you in 1 minute. Okay, so we got it. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. It'll be fine. It'll be whatever. Now, I never finished the top on my other build, so I'm just gonna look at a real life, windmill. Okay, so they've got more of like roundish roofs, so it'll stick. Okay, so what we're gonna do is what they do is they stick out a bit. They come up, well, like that, and then they round off, and then they just create like a little dome. So we're probably gonna do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's figure out what we want this roof to be. Do you want this roof to be... Well, because I built all of those out of spruce, so do we want this one to be oak? We could do oak. It may... Bro. It may look a little weird. That doesn't look good. Should we do it out of spruce? Or should we make the spruce come up to an oak platform? We can make the spruce come up to an oak platform. Or just make it all spruce. The interior doesn't really matter, as long as you can see. Okay. So if we just... Or... we could totally just lower the roof down by 1. Yeah, I think I like it. We may just stick with that. It's not great, it's not terrible. And then we haven't even gotten to the other parts, like the outside. So I'm gonna light this place up and head on down. Not the best placement. Now one thing I hadn't accounted for is that this is a double wide, meaning that we'll probably need like 4, which won't be great. We could go like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get kind of like that center notch. The issue is we can't really build off of that. If we build it out 1 more, maybe that gets far enough, we can do something. Hold up, is it typically 3? It can be 4. So I'm just gonna build this out. It's a nice one. We're definitely gonna add some stuff onto it. And it may look a little strange being completely even out into an X. I think it will look strange, but hopefully once we add some of the extra things, it'll look better. I don't like how this is all, it's gonna turn into a giant square in the center. Okay. So I don't really like that. I feel like I need to change this. I'm going all the way up here. Going out. I'm gonna remove this entire thing. Okay. Start fresh. New thing. I don't know if we can do 3, but we can try. Help. I've done this horribly wrong. It's not even, though, which is pissing me off. Because you'd get a 1, 2, 3 if it was. Oh, okay. New idea. Start from scratch. Same thing again. Boom. Gone. But this time, we actually make a proper base. And we go, alright, we're gonna have 1 going up off here. We're gonna have 1 going up, going down off here. We can put 1 there. And obviously, like, that's gonna extend more. But I think that's what we need. Kind of like that. The 1, 2, 3. I think this is going down a little too much. No, not enough. If it started 1 block lower, maybe. Okay, I like that. Now, you just add. Okay. Are we gonna roll with it? Yes. Do I like it? No. I feel like that makes it worse. You know what? Ignore it. Now, get what's the thing that you can plant stuff on? Farmland, of course it is. And then we get wheat seeds. Wow, and bone meal. Wow. I might just do this section. I was originally planning the other section, but I feel like this section just kind of works, because then that just kind of goes on forever, and then I really have to fill everything. But then with this, I can just whoosh over here. Oh, I also need water. We're not doing this, but we'll probably need another. Okay, we can do this. Go water right there, you go farmland, you get rid of all of these extra flowers that you don't need. So, of course, because that's just how things work. Or can I get a thing? Whoosh! Yay, I get an achievement without doing anything. Just because I just realized it doesn't even matter. Yo, wait, that's actually a good way to get rid of the stuff. Not what I tried to do. But it will actually get rid of these flowers. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to you guys when this is done. Oh, crap. Because that's definitely gonna keep happening. and it's just gonna be an overall really painful process. So I will get back to you once I have turned probably minimum this little section into farmland and planted the seeds, and hopefully the wheat has grown. Okay, so we have our, hold up, sorry. So we have our thing. I made a little pond. I don't know, I just felt like making a little pond, so I made a little pond. We have our thing. I left some of them a little grainier just to make them look more, like, just interesting, I guess. So we have our little wheat field, we got our house, we got our windmill. I think we are all set. So, surprisingly, that ended fairly quickly. Had I realized that that was like the last thing we needed to do, I might have talked a bit more, but I'm gonna just real quick, okay, or that's gonna happen. I'm thinking just because I kept accidentally draining water down the mountainside, so we didn't get, okay, these we do not need. I'm just gonna add a couple more. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. Just because I keep screwing it up. So, yeah. Well, today was a fun day. We built the windmill. It still looks a little funky, but we're working on it. We have our little house. We got a little garden. And that's the end of day 10. Tomorrow, day 11, I believe the prompt is abnormal formations. So if you have, like, ideas for that, I'm probably gonna, like, it's probably gonna have already been recorded by the time this gets uploaded, but honestly, if you have any ideas for any of these videos or any of the prompts, just let me know. I know I don't have a super captive audience right now, but if you are watching all the way through and you have any ideas, feel free to share them. And yeah, I think that concludes our video. Well, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!